It just made my whole body shake, because I just had known that she had done something wrong to her back. And to know that she played the last 30 seconds with that and then went out of the game was pretty traumatic for her, I know, and painful. But for me as a dad to watch her, it was traumatic as well.
I remember it like it was yesterday. 32 seconds left in the first half against Wesley. I pressed my body against my opponent in box-out formation. The ball went up. So did I. When I landed, I knew something was wrong. Pain jolted through my body like an electric shock. My mind began racing, my heart pounding. What was wrong with me? I tried to move my legs. Nothing. All I could think was that I was paralyzed. I quickly shoveled the ball off to my teammate, who advanced up the court. Summoning all the willpower I had, I forced myself to take one step, then two, until I was moving down the court in a slight jog. The pain was indescribable. I couldn't even tell if it was real. My teammates put up a quick shot. Missed. I turned my body and jogged back down the court. An opponent was fouled. I stepped to the foul line thinking, how am I going to be able to put my body on someone to box them out? The clock was ticking down. Each second felt like an eternity. The pain inside my body was intensifying. I couldn't bend over. I couldn't feel anything but sharp, burning pain from the waist down. Later that night, I was taken to the hospital. After hours of absolute torture, I finally got the news. I had ruptured 2 discs in my back. All my dreams of playing collegiate basketball were crushed in a matter of a few seconds. To say the weeks to come were hard is an understatement. I found out just what it's like to have to depend on someone else completely. Never had I felt so helpless. My dad had to carry me to the bathroom and hold me there. My mom washed my hair and body with a sponge while I held onto the shower rail for dear life. I couldn't sit up to eat. I couldn't turn my body. The pain was incredible. Over the next few months, I had to learn how to operate differently. Whether I liked it or not, my life was changed forever on the day I got hurt. No more running, no more jumping, no more contact sports, no more basketball. But I was determined to prove them all wrong. I wasn't going to let my basketball career end so suddenly. So I worked. I slowly regained my strength. I started putting up shots in the gym. Everything seemed like it was turning around until I tried playing pickup. As I was running down the court, I knew something was wrong. 6 months since the date of my injury, I went back to the doctors. This time, he suggested surgery. Scheduled a week before my 19th birthday, I was still optimistic that I would make it back in time for the season, but I was wrong. I remember waking up after surgery and faintly hearing my doctor tell my parents how bad my back was. I'll never forget when he said, "We should have operated on her right away. Hers is one of the worst I've seen." The surgery was meant to be easy. The procedure should have lasted about 45 minutes and I should have woken up pain-free. Instead, I woke up unable to feel my left leg. In a few days, that numb feeling subsided to a burning sensation. My nerves had been damaged from the injury. I spent the next 3 months walking with a cane, crying myself to sleep every night. I refused to take my medications while I was in school, so I was forced to suffer through the pain. I would wake up in the middle of the night, screaming from the burning inside my leg. I never thought it would end. I'll never forget the day I woke up and all the burning was gone. It had traveled down my leg until the last of the burning sensation left my toes. I had never been so happy in my life. But now what? I finished my therapy in the weeks to come and I began to challenge myself. I needed to grow stronger. I needed to build my muscle back. Working out became an addiction. I slowly regained muscle and added on more. I spent the next 11 months rebuilding my body from my injury. I was determined, and no one could stop me. I remember the day I stepped foot into my doctor's office to ask permission to play basketball again. He gave me a full physical evaluation, then looked at me and said it was up to me and how my body felt. Finally, confirmation. I would be playing come October. The feeling I felt when I stepped back onto the court for the first time was indescribable. Never have I been more proud of my own resilience and dedication. Despite all the naysayers, I had made it back. I had done the impossible. The road was not an easy one, but I never gave up. To this day, I'm filled with pride in myself. When I was down, I built myself back up and transformed my body. But by no means did I accomplish this by myself. I was successful thanks to the love and support from my family, friends, and of course, my God.